Now, another of those enhancements that have been made to Photoshop CC 2020. One such is the enhancement made to the content aware dialog box. Now, some of you may be wondering, content aware dialog box, what is that? Well, with the Photoshop CC 2019 release, content aware was not just a menu command, it had its dedicated workspace, dedicated dialog box, and a lot of options to play around with. With the 2020 release, they have taken it a step ahead, and now we have 3 sampling options. Alright, so it gives you that much more creative freedom and liberty to sample the pixels from, alright, and replace them in your current selection. Let me show you how that works. So over here you can see I have an image. It was captured from a moving bus. So we have a reflection of the window which is being cast in the image itself. What if I want to remove this reflection? The first thing I would do is select the polygon lasso tool and start selecting the region that I want to be replaced. Alright, I'm going to hit escape and select again because this is the region that I want Photoshop to consider for sampling pixels to remove and replace the selection with. So this looks about fine to me, and yep. So we have a selection. Now my goal is I want Photoshop to sample pixels that are similar to the sky and replace the windows, the reflection of windows with those pixels. Alright. So for this, ideally I'll go to the edit menu, and from edit menu I'll select content aware fill. Now when I do that, you can see we have a preview window where we would see the results in real time. Let me go ahead and click auto. You can see in the sampling area options we have 3 options to choose from now. Earlier it was just rectangular, which was the default behavior. Now we have auto. If I select auto, Photoshop would look at the nearby pixels which are similar to the pixels in the selection, and then it would automatically replace the pixels in the selection with these nearby pixels that have been sampled. So whatever green you are seeing in this image over here, these are the sampled pixels. Alright, so they have been automatically sampled by Photoshop, and these are similar to the pixels in the selection. So let's go ahead and select rectangular now. Now in the rectangular, usually Photoshop creates a rectangle around the selection and then samples pixels from there. So you can see right now it's sampling almost the entire image for me. So rectangular is not working out the way it should, alright, at least in this case. Now anyhow, if I want, I can always paint away from the sampling area, alright. Everything which is highlighted in green is being sampled, considered by Photoshop to replace the selection with. Alright, so I'm going to hold down the Alt key, and you can see the plus sign changes to minus. That means I'm going to remove or paint away the pixels that I don't want to be sampled or considered by Photoshop, alright, while replacing the selected region or area. So let me go ahead and paint away the objects that should not be sampled. Now you can always play around with the brush size by hitting the parentheses or bracket keys, left and right bracket keys. So let me hold down the Alt key once again. And by the way, if you want, you can also click the minus button over here, that is remove from sampled region. Alright, it will remove or minus or paint away the pixels that I don't want to be considered. So let's consider, let me just switch back to add to selection, add to the sampling. So now we are sampling these pixels. This is fine, and yeah, looks about fine to me. So you can see over here, now it's done a pretty decent job. You can also select the third option over here, custom alright, wherein you would be required to paint in from scratch. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to increase the brush size by hitting the right parenthesis or bracket key, and I'm going to paint around these regions like so. Yep. Alright, so I'll go ahead and make a random paint, and then I'm going to remove from the selection. So now I'll hit the Alt key, reduce my brush size. I'll press the Alt key on my keyboard, that would be option on Mac, and I would start painting the regions that I don't want to be sampled or basically considered by Photoshop to replace my selected pixels with. So yup, that is fine. Let's move this also, and let's move some pixels from here, this guy here, and some pixels from this spot. And I'll add pixels from here. Let's see the result over here. So you can see Photoshop is taking some time over here. Meanwhile, if you want, you can also change the color adaptation setting. Alright, like right now we have selected default. I can select high or very high as well. Now keep in mind, when you select high or very high, it will consume some memory and may take some time. Now this looks about fine to me. I want the output on a new separated layer. Alright, that is always the non-destructive way of working in Photoshop. And I'm going to click OK. So you can see, let me hit Ctrl D on my keyboard to deselect. You can see now the reflection from windows has been completely removed. Alright, there are a bit of pieces here and there which were not selected by me, so I can always remove them using the clone stamp or healing brush. Anyhow, so this was before and this is after. Alright, you can see we have the new replaced pixels on a new dedicated layer. So we have not harmed a single pixel in the source image. So three new options, three new sampling options in the content aware fill dialog box. Hello friends, if you really like this segment, then please don't forget to share, comment, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, you can click the bell icon right below this video to be notified about our new tutorials, best practices, tips and tricks as and when we share them. And yes, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest on the links provided below this video. Thank you.